what matters most in life. Today about a power of silence. More on how to live, knowledge and skills needed to create the life you want, the best possible experience of life. And silence. Why is silence so powerful? What's the importance of silence? Benefits of silence? You see, silence is the most genuine and basic state of your existence, the most natural state of existence. As life, as a form of life that you are, that we all are, is silence. Silence. Everything comes from it and everything goes back into it. Our natural state of being is silence and peace. And look at where we find ourselves today. We find ourselves in a society where people are so disconnected from themselves, from their natural state of being, that they need to self-medicate to just get away from the noise. There is noise, always the noise, outside noise, inside noise. And then people make the noise themselves all the time by talking incessantly, all the time, non-stop. And when they're not talking, they're engaging with their thoughts non-stop because, as I said before in many videos, our brain is producing thoughts all the time and people engage with them all the time, so there is never silence. And people often engage in their thoughts so much and they are victim of their thoughts so much that they have trouble even going to sleep or sleeping because of all this non-stop troubling by their thoughts. So self-medication is ripe. Alcohol, drugs, all sorts of addiction. People even make a decision to harm themselves, to become self-destructive by developing certain habits that just help them somehow temporarily to get away from all the noise, to get away from the thoughts. People are troubled. People are unhappy inside. And they have no idea where this comes from, what this is all about. They have no idea what life is really about. And then they, do whatever they can to knock themselves out, to just find some sort of a silence because they just don't know how to reach this state of silence naturally. And the big paradox is, or the big tragedy of it is, or the big beautiful solution of it is that actually silence, peace and silence are our natural states of existence. So all we need to do is merge inward with ourselves, with our true selves, with the silence and the peace reside. Beyond all the thoughts, beyond everything that comes out of thoughts, like all different feelings and emotions and everything else, impressions, away from all that, away from all the noise. This is what is natural. This is what is our state of being, of existence, as a form of life. Because that's what we are, a form of life. And just because we made a mistake as a human race to put ourselves separate away from every other form of life, away from our origin, away from where we come from, away from who we really are, and started residing in our head and sort of worshipping our brain and our mind, all the thoughts and everything that comes out as a product of our brain, we lost touch with who we really are, with our natural state of existence, which is silence. Silence. Peace and silence. Such a beautiful rest. And of course there is a way to find this peace and silence without self-medication. It is actually not difficult. We just need to know how, and we need to start focusing on real life, what we and who we really are. away from the misguided mainstream society that is pushing us in the wrong direction. Silence. There is no more beautiful state of existence than silence. It comes together with a peace, a complete peace, balance, harmony, bliss, even bliss. And it can all be achieved naturally, just by going inwards. Now, in a lot of my videos on my channel, I show you how to go inwards, how to connect with your true self, how to reach this state of silence and peace. And I also mention some other YouTube videos and channels from some other people that do the same work, beautiful work of reconnecting people with the true self, with the natural state of existence. Silence. This is from me for today, and at the end, I just want to show you the sound that comes naturally out of the silence. And once you train yourself or start practicing just by, closing your eyes, sitting down, sitting on the floor, keeping your spine up, erect, and dropping everything, dropping all the thoughts, dropping all the past, all the future, who you are. You're a form of life. Embrace that life, a form of life. And then enjoy that silence. And the only sounds that naturally come out of this silence are These are the only natural sounds that come out of silence, and the silence can be accompanied with. You take the breath in, and then while you're exhaling, you just let out these three sounds, starting by opening your mouth and then slowly closing it. And all these three sounds will naturally come out without the use of the tongue, just naturally. Enjoy. Find your natural state of existence. Silence and peace. This is what we all crave, isn't it? And as usual, as I said, I drop some names, I drop some programs that you can use. And yes, use my channel for what it is. Helping you create the best experience of life possible. And it is all so close, all so accessible. We just need to know the way. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.